Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale. It's Friday, June 10th. Well, it's the day after this big USDA report, and we had certainly a lot of volatility and emotion from the USDA report. This morning, we're getting a little profit-taking. Markets are off a little bit here. However, fundamental news and studying of these numbers from the USDA has caused still a lot of bullishness in the market as the numbers, the trade has time to go through the numbers, looking at what kind of supply and ending stocks that we have in corn. Things are very supportive. Fundamentally, market is very strong and looks to stay that way. However, some of the things that are going on in the market here today that traders are paying attention to, I think one of the issues is the July contract of corn and its relationship to wheat, its relationship to December corn, and many are saying, well, that contract is too high. It has to go down because it's overpriced compared to wheat. It's overpriced compared to the December contract of corn. However, we have to pay attention to the cash market. And when you look at the cash market in the Eastern Corn Belt especially, cash corn has jumped, and it is extremely strong, and frothy is the term some people use for the basis in cash corn out in the Eastern Corn Belt. The reason why is producers are saying, well, I can't afford to sell any more cash because I may have to deliver some of that against the new crop corn. I haven't been able to get it planted, and they are very concerned about getting a crop and what size of a crop they might get this fall. So they're hanging on to it. Bin doors are closed, and therefore the end user, the ethanol plants, feed processors, and so forth, need to bid up for this grain, and this could spread out of that area into other areas simply because you look at the ending stocks on corn, only 730 million bushel that the USDA says we have left for this 2010-11 crop year. It makes supplies extremely tight. So that is a focus that needs to be paid attention to, and those that are willing to trade in this July contract from the short side is something that needs to be brought to your attention. Other news, we do have the planting delays, concerns in the soybean complex. The Missouri River situation is going to be an ongoing problem for some time, and how many acres will be flooded, and then water recede to where they can get soybeans planted again is the big question, and something we're going to be dealing with here for several weeks and a month. We do have the USDA planted acreage report coming up on June 30th. That's the next big issue that traders are watching, and right now the bulls certainly will be in charge as we go into that time frame because of the numbers the USDA put out on this last monthly report. Weather conditions, an absolute concern throughout the entire Corn Belt, and especially for the spring wheat belt. More rain in the Canadian Prairie, Montana, Dakotas, and then across into Minnesota, delaying further planting of spring wheat should be supportive and should provide support to the market as markets set back here. So look for some retracement here today. The big question that we don't know how it's going to be handled is the funds. We're going to have money inflow or outflow as a risk on, risk off type day. If the funds decide to take more profits than they have, we could see some further pressure here. But stay tuned to Allendale's research, and we'll keep you informed there. In the livestock trade, cutout values dropped sharply yesterday. Choice down 157, select down 88 in the beef. Cash cattle traded steady to $1 higher this week, and but there's plenty of room for that spread to narrow in. Packer margins are still very large and very profitable. So we can see the meat prices come down some, and the cash cattle prices should and can still hold their own. Pork complex is a different scenario. We've got some technical buying there for the last few days. Looks very strong from a technical point of view. The market had been oversold, and cash markets are showing some support. We're getting some export business, and pork cutouts were up $1.83 yesterday, which is certainly providing some support to that complex. A lot of things going on here. Stay in touch with Allendale Research. We'd be happy to answer any questions you might have. You can reach us at 800-262-7538. We wish you a very successful trading day, safe weekend, and we'll talk to you Monday morning. Thank you.